Hey guys, it's John from Awesome Quest. Before we get started with the video, I want you guys to check out this awesome podcast that I've been listening to called Dregs of Craigs. It's a show where these three guys, Steve, Dustin, and Sean, talk about the worst Craigslist ads you can imagine. And a lot of the times, the three hosts laugh so hard, I'm pretty sure one of them have puked from laughing too hard. It's a great show. Give it a listen. Now, on with the episode. Hi everybody, I'm John.
And I'm Ted.
And welcome back to Awesome Quest.
Pokemon Great Grey Wolf Sith Edition. Yay, applause. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, and we ended on a cutscene because of course we did. It's like you can just hear the fans that he caused to swarm in the background clapping.
Yeah. My arms were getting tired, that's why I stopped.
Yeah.
So, have we recorded since I started dieting?
No.
What? I'm.
We might have done Dark Souls, a couple episodes of Dark Souls.
That's true. God, we record so sporadically. It's often hard to remember.
Our schedule is all over the place.
If we've recorded recently.
Yeah.
I'm drunk.
Yeah.
But I've lost a ton of weight because I started a very, fruitful diet. Whoa, it's huge in here. Look at all the roses.
Yeah.
I don't know why I got so loud there.
I don't know either, but I don't like how this is introduced as, the villainous hideout, because Sun and Moon did it better with the Ether Paradise. So it's right off mid-game. You got to see it.
Yeah, I agree, but I think this one did it more subtly, in the fact that they kind of slowly kind of made you think that Chairman Rose was the bad guy. Yeah. That being said, I think in episode 1 we were like, he's gonna be the bad guy.
Yeah. Also, Lusamine, however you say her name is, I like her
Lusamine
as the villain, unrepentant asshole villain that she is in the original Sun and Moon. The tone down in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon was disappointing.
Oh, did they? I never played Ultra.
Yeah, they toned her down to not actually trying to go to the She was trying to prevent issues with it, but she was being an asshole while doing it, as compared to just being an asshole.
Which she was in the first one, which was way better.
Because it's unrepentant, insanity on her end.
Yeah.
And she's one of my favorite Pokemon villains.
Yeah. I like Rose because it's more of a...
He's kind of affable.
And it also kind of and I think they did this on purpose. It's very true to the now, which is the whole energy crisis kind of situation. We really need to be focusing on more renewable resources, but the Dynamax phenomenon could be a good source of energy, but it's too risky to use.
Like nuclear energy.
Yeah. And nuclear energy has a massive risk.
Just look at Chernobyl and that city in Japan. I can't remember which one it is because I'm a horrible person. The one that was
even worse?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if that's true. Chernobyl was
the
biggest human-made natural disaster.
Was it the Fukushima reactor?
Maybe?
I think that area is still populated. Because containment went a lot better than Chernobyl.
That's not how you spell that. Fukushima.
Fuck you,
Nuclear
Shima.
disaster. Yeah, the Fukushima disaster.
That was back in 2011. That's one of the reasons Persona 5 was delayed.
Yeah. I'm gonna read about this. Interesting. There's only one confirmed death.
Huh.
And it's cancer death attributed to radiation exposure by the government panel. Well, at least in this article. Hold on. Wikipedia.
I like to imagine the reason...
World Nuclear Association. That's probably a better source.
So I like to imagine the reason that this guy ran away when Hop said to get out of the way is because Hop just pulled out a gun. It's like, Jack gave me this.
Jack gave me this to kill you with.
If you don't listen to me. Thanks, Jack.
Updated February 2020. Following a major earthquake, a 15-meter tsunami disabled the power supply and cooling of three Fukushima Daiichi reactors, causing a nuclear accident on 11 March 2011. All 3 cores largely melted in the first 3 days.
I don't think
It takes a lot to melt uranium.
Yeah.
The accident was rated 7 on the INES scale due to high radioactive releases over days 4 to 6. Eventually, a total of 940 PBQ. I don't know what that means.
Have we seen the female, grunts for this before?
We have not.
It's weird, man.
She got Sephiroth hair.
God, she does.
Except it's not as long. After 2 weeks, the 3 reactors, units 1, 2, and 3, were stable with water addition, and by July they were being cooled with recycled water from the new treatment plant. Official cold shutdown condition was announced in mid-December. Apart from cooling, the basic ongoing task was to prevent release of radioactive materials, particularly in contaminated water leaked from the 3 units. This task became newsworthy in August of 2013. There have been no deaths or cases of radiation sickness from the nuclear accident, but over 100,000 people were evacuated from their homes to ensure this. Government nervousness delays the return of many. Official figures show that there have been well over 1,000 deaths from maintaining the evacuation, in contrast to little risk from radiation in early return have been allowed. In contrast to little risk from radiation if early return had been allowed. That's a weird sentence. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so it was not nearly on the scale that Chernobyl was, but it was also
handled.
They saw the tsunami coming and they were like, everyone evacuate, this could do damage to the reactor.
It was handled much better.
Yeah. Whereas Chernobyl, it was literally like, let's see what happens if we turn off some of the safety systems. Explosion.
And I thought it was a case of them also trying to suppress knowledge that something had gone wrong.
I don't know about that, but the official statement is they were trying to see what would happen if for instance, the plant lost power and a lot of the safety systems that relied on electricity failed. So they literally took one of the reactors and said, let's put this in a failure state to see what could happen and if we need to fix any of the security measures. What happened was a steam jacket, right? What happened was a steam jacket formed around the core because the core got so hot that it evaporated all the water around it. And neutrons travel way better through air than through water, so it chain reactioned and melted down. They're actually, I hate to shout Kyle Hill out twice in a single episode, or twice
you
in a
have a
session.
life insurance policy? Yeah, how's yours? I have snipers trained on you right now. What? I like to think that every person who's fought us in this tower is being shot as they run away.
Yeah.
Just Jack is staging her violent, bloody coup of the Galar, government and infrastructure right now, and no one realizes it except for Team Yell.
By the way, if you want to see a great video on the Chernobyl incident, Because Science, Kyle Hill, I know I mentioned him just a couple episodes ago, but Kyle Hill does a great Chernobyl recap where he tells about the safety systems that they disabled, the power that they disabled, the actual effect of the steam explosion that occurred. He talks about all of it, and it's really informative, really cool, and it also makes you realize holy shit, that area is still too hot to be in for more than a couple hours. Because the elephant's foot, so corium is a man-made, is the most dangerous man-made substance in the entire world. And what it is it's essentially...
in our known world.
On Earth. On Orf.
We don't know if there's artificial material made by space aliens.
Well, that's why I'm saying on Earth.
Like the red matter from the Star Trek, from the one Star Trek movie from 2009.
Yeah, that creates black holes.
Yeah. Could you imagine having that as something at your military's disposal?
Here, think about it this way, though. So, from a purely physics perspective, black holes form from super dense materials, right?
Mm-hmm.
So red matter has to be super dense. So how do they keep it contained?
Well, here's the thing. Any sufficiently advanced science will appear as magic.
It's true. I just like that's kind of like where my thought goes. My thoughts. go
You
with
try
stuff
to
like that.
find a rational explanation for it when.
Well, and like even if there can't be, like realistically, that ship carrying the red matter should have been imploding from the red matter, because
yeah,
any hyperdense material of that, like a drop of it creates a black hole.
they had a special containment field in the ship.
Like, did they have like a field that created a space-time anomaly strong enough to prevent gravitational forces? Like,
I don't fucking know, man. I'm not a physicist or a scientist. I'm a historian.
neither am I, but I find it interesting. I'm a biologist. Are you kidding me? Like, everything I study is about biology. Parasites are cool.
I could live without them.
That'd be the field of biology.
The parasitic alien baby growing in my stomach currently. We talked about that a couple episodes ago, right?
Did we? Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah. How am I gonna get the other parent to pay child support?
That's true. Well, I mean, you can still make like a fucking roundworm pay child support. They're not gonna give you much. They're gonna give you like eggs, and that's about all you're gonna get. But
yeah. Because like I said, I've been like really weird, really strong cravings for different foods lately. It's like, I don't want to have anything else but that, and I get really upset when I can't have it.
we should see if your mom would be willing to pick up Indian.
Yeah, probably.
My only problem is I have to be really careful about what I eat.
I do know that the menu would probably say what everything has.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. And I would take your rice.
Man, that's probably the biggest thing I miss on this diet is rice. Like, I'm a Ohio white boy, but I eat rice like a Japanese accountant. I don't know.
Like me, because I'm Japanese, so let's go there.
Sure.
Well, I'm biracial, so I've had to deal with that shit. There's
Like a
crazy
Japanese
issues
salaryman.
Yeah. The place I go to for Japanese is where all the Japanese workers from the
Air Force
from the
Base?
Honda plant.
Oh, the Honda
plant. Go to eat after, because
Yeah.
it's in the same city.
Yeah, Dayton's got the best Asian food. Up here, we've got a lot of great Lebanese.
I'm okay with that.
Lebanese is amazing, but a lot of it I can't even touch anymore, which makes me sad. I can have a lot of their meats and their veggies, but I can't have, like, most of their sides, because most of their sides are pretty carb heavy.
Yeah.
I'm doing keto.
Yeah.
Because I haven't mentioned it yet. I'm doing keto. I've lost officially 20 pounds now, though.
Nice. And again, like I said,
As of this morning.
I can see it.
Yeah. I did comparison photos, so I think next month I'm going to be doing another comparison photo. I'm going to try and only do them once a month so I can actually see the difference. But yeah, and like, I don't know when this became like a self-help YouTube channel, but like,
God, what if that's what we get famous for?
I mean, I'd love that. I'd love to be like a motivational, like, self-help kind of person. But like, guys, the thing about lifestyle changes is that they're hard. So like, if you want to lose weight, like, you gotta put in the effort to like maintain something like that. So like, on keto for the first week, I didn't see any weight loss. In fact, I saw weight gain because my body was confused as to what the fuck I was putting in it. But starting after like day 8, like, I am currently losing 0.7 pounds per day.
Damn.
And
that's still not as ridiculous as my cousin, but he has a ridiculous metabolism that both he and his father share.
Yeah.
And they need to eat like 6 meals a day, or else they lose a pound while they sleep.
Yeah. And like, it's hard to kind of quantify, but like,
yeah, we have crazy. I know she has a really crazy face here.
Yeah. So we'll pause the self-help segment of this episode for a moment.
Welcome to Chairman Rose's exclusive space. Here, nearly 1,000 feet above the earth. So, you got through all the special staff that I had ordered to stop you. I would expect nothing. Ugh. Now I can't talk for some reason. It's contagious, John.
Oh no, we both have corona.
Light.
It affects your ability to read.
We've drunk too
We're
much
joking.
Corona.
That actually could be true, though. Did you hear they changed their name?
Real? No, I didn't.
I
What?
think it's a joke. But apparently, like, it's been going around that
beer
they
brand?
don't want the negative
Oh, that's
connotation.
sad. I feel bad for them.
Corona beer.
Not as bad as I do for people who aren't getting the medical help they need, but I would expect nothing less of the trainers handpicked by Champion Leon himself. But I am afraid it is now time for you to go home. You see, I have snipers trained on you. Wait, I have snipers trained on you, says Jack. Yes, well, I have snipers trained on your snipers.
And you're like, Nani?
Yeah. Because I will not allow anyone to disturb
Okay.
the great Chairman Rose.
Yeah, it was like an Onion article where they were
Nice.
changing the name of
You
the
shall
bear.
be the first, Jack. If I beat you to pieces, then the champion will have no one to battle and will thus lose heart. In that state, he will listen to anything the chairman says. God, that's a good face.
It is.
Like that angry face.
She looks like she's about to whip us.
Winifred.
Winifred.
Wow, we both started with the ghost type, but she drew the short straw.
Yeah, she did. And we didn't even look at her, like, starting Pokemon.
No.
Do you think the AI in Pokemon is smart enough to make a decision about type matchups?
Yes, I have had certain trainers actually use swap outs as soon as they realize I have. Oh, fuck you with your double team.
Double team is the worst.
It's banned in competitive, by the way.
No, as it should be.
Ah,
It should be avoided in game as well.
again!
Motherfucker.
Oh, you bitch. Oh yeah, use hacks.
Ow.
Ghost type versus ghost type.
Yeah. Was that always a thing?
Yes. Now she's moving first. What the hell? Oh, bye, Cthulhu. You're almost dead.
Mother. Fucker.
This might be a long episode. Because, you know, evasion.
Yeah.
If all of her Pokemon do that, I'm going to go to the Pokemon Company headquarters and punch someone in the face.
I'm going to go have a very angry poo.
We have different ways of solving our problems, you and I.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So she maxed out her evasion from, like, by turn 3.
Yeah.
But she's dead.
And Focus Sash. 1 HP left.
Right.
Oh, that
In
would be...
which case you'd be like,
I would be
burn
screaming.
the game. Burn
Yeah.
the game.
I would have been genuinely angry.
I would have been too.
Earthquake. Nah.
Are you excited for the DLC?
No, I'm not gonna get it.
I probably will.
Because I'm a petty bitch and I don't want to support Pokemon anymore after this.
Really?
Nope. I'm done.
Kind of makes me sad.
I can just play Digimon, man. They're having a bunch more games come out soon. And I've actually always preferred Digimon, so...
Nintendo, we still love you. Please don't sue us.
But hey, if the people who make Digimon want to give us a brand deal, I won't say no.
I mean, I'd be okay with that.
I love Digimon, man.
No, I know you love Digimon, man. That being said, if Squeenix wants to send us Framblem 7 remake...
Final Fantasy 7?
That's what I meant.
Fire Emblem 7.
Final Fantasy 7 remake early to play so we can help promote the product that's already getting super heavy promotion. We'd be happy to take it.
God, it's like... God, can you imagine if, like, Square Enix is actually, like, scrubbing through, like, millions of videos and sees people asking for it? It's like, okay, why not?
right? That would be the coolest.
That would be ridiculous. Thank you, Daddy Squeenix.
Not that I think it would actually happen, just because Square Enix is one of those companies that doesn't usually send out copies early to press, but that's how I know we hit 20 minutes, as my computer screen goes.
So we will see which Pokemon she said. I actually wasn't paying attention. Oh crap. Well, we'll solve that issue next time.
Bye-bye.